It's pretty zoomed in, which is a nice luxury to only be in one position.
Also getting in the shot.
It's pretty zoomed in. So wait a minute or two. In here, isn't it? We'll wait a minute or two. People seem to arrive in the first 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, Eli and his friend were making sound panels for his friend's studio. He lives in Santa Fe. Kind of like a stretch canvas, and then with insulation inside. But I think they were sort of customizing the colors and things like
that. Could be a thing. Yeah, I probably won't go to that. Depending, well, we'll see how long the use patterns go. But yeah, in scrolls, I think it'll dampen
the altar. Yeah.
Pattern today will be kind of the same as last week. We'll stay seated. And my daughter is home today. Usually she's at school. And I think she's fine how she is, but there's some outside chance that something comes up. Let's go ahead and settle into our seats, whether that's a chair or a cushion for you. Feel your sit bones in the cushion, pushing into the earth. Lift the perineum. closing the earthly door. Reach up through the spine, making space between the vertebrae. More space is less resistance to the flow of energy. Extend through the jade pillow where the spine meets the skull. Open and extend through the crown, the heavenly gate, the 100 gatherings. Relax the eyelids, hanging the curtain. It's as if you're in a south-facing room and you draw the shades in order to balance the light in and out of the room, coming from within, coming from without. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth, connecting the bridge, the upper magpie bridge. Connecting earth and heaven. Relax and open the front. One common posture error is to kind of thrust the chest up and out because it feels like it's upright. But we want the spine to be upright, the chest to be soft. Reach back into, fall back into the depth to which you currently have access. Fall back into emptiness. That radiant aliveness within each particle of being. And now we'll take 3 breaths. Inhale from the emptiness to your full capacity and hold your breath as long as you can. And then slow, steady exhale. You follow your breath or follow my own? Follow your own. Something like that. Inhale for the second breath. Exhale. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Natural breath. To start the recording, I'll do that now. I apologize because it will probably mean you have to click. The rousing chimes of white jade purify the 10 directions and bring peace to the rivers and oceans. The high peaks bear the weather. Myriad spirits bow, requesting the presence of the immortals. Heaven is freed of impure air. Earth is freed of all temptation. Obscure wisdom is clearly perceived. Your earthly body free of desire. Your spirit free of impurities. Insight, the energy of radiant emptiness, shines through. Obscure wisdom is clearly perceived. So vast and generous is the mystery beyond mystery. Celestial worthy of constant clarity, constant stillness. When the realized mind is clear and still, the Tao has fulfilled our ancestral purpose like the culmination of the pearl moon. May the darkness be swept from our minds until no obstacles remain, and a full circle of light fills the great void. The highest medicine is within the body. Shun, spirit, qi, energy, jing, essence. Each of us has the capacity to eliminate deficiency and excess. May we come to know the primordial unity by reversing the way to nurture each day the yellow sprout in the golden tripod. What are we nurturing? We're nurturing the obscure wisdom that has arisen, because heaven is freed of impure air and earth is freed of all temptation. That radiance, that insight, that knowing is precarious and fragile for a long while. We create the conditions. When it arises, we nurture it. Purifying the mind. Tai Shang, Tai Xing, adapting to change without end, expelling evil and binding demons. Protect my destiny, guard my body. May my wisdom be luminous and pure, the spirit of my heart mind at peace, my 3 Hun everlasting and my Po undying. Jiji Ulu Ling. Purifying the speech. Danju, spirit of the mouth, expel the filth and foul air. So Jung Lun, spirit of the tongue, can infuse my destiny with spiritual nourishment. Lo Qian, spirit of the teeth, reject perversity and protect truth. So Hu Bun, spirit of the throat, can guide down the liquid spiritual qi. Dan Yuan, spirit of the heart, enable me to penetrate reality. So Lian Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. Jiji Ulu Ling. The speech and this spirited visage. Your face is the interface between in and out. We are establishing integrity, protection, and sincerity with this incantation. Purifying the body. Lingbao Tianzun, comfort my body, tame my Hun and Po, harmonize my 5 organs. May the green dragon and white tiger command my bewildered mind. May the red phoenix and dark warrior guard my body. Red phoenix high and in front. Green dragon to your left. White tiger to your right. Turtle snake behind. Its shell, your shell. In alignment, on the way to alignment, these 4 images are with you. Jiji Ulu Ling. And just a brief excerpt from the Mind Seal scripture. The highest medicine has 3 degrees: Shun, spirit; Qi, energy; Jing, essence. By saying 3 degrees, we are saying they are one and are distinct only by degree. This oneness, this radiant emptiness that unifies, is so faint, so indistinct, so deep, so obscure. Listening, we cannot see it. Looking, we cannot see it. Listening, we cannot hear it. Concentrate on non-existence. That invisible presence in every particle of being. Watch over existence. That invisible presence has the energy of watching, resting in the subjectivity of radiant emptiness. We see existence happen. When time is emptied out, the process is complete. Radiant emptiness is unchanging. When we rest in radiant emptiness, there is no time, no change. In our practices, there is no difference between the moments that include instruction. The instruction is just whether that as a mountain you are bearing. When the instruction falls away, there's no difference in your practice. We are everywhere and nowhere, and simultaneously we are right here, right now. In this right now and in other ways in the always, everywhere and every when. We are the black dragon observing from the cloud. The right arm comes across the front of the body, the forearm parallel best you can to the earth, fingertips vertically. The left elbow rests on the wrist. The right hand is in the center, the fingertips under the nose. In this posture, and if you are not in lotus in your mind, in the visualization, you are a black dragon in lotus with your arms and hands in this posture. The right arm and hand across the front, the left sitting in the nook of the wrist and the hand. I remember this used to be uncomfortable for me. It seems to be fine now, but it's natural for it to be a little uncomfortable. You may have trouble getting the hand down, but over time, it will come. A black dragon in this case, all colors, all phases, all degrees in one mystery. It's a sense in which the dragon is the cloud, coming into being for this finite time. Breath is natural. The mindset when one is in a single part of a multi-part form can be as if this is the only part and you'll be doing it forever. Not recollecting, not anticipating, not doing battle with the now. In times in my own practice of great continuity and depth, I find I am constantly feeling the word love as front and encompassing. And I'm feeling that here today. Loving compassion. Simply the shape that radiance takes as it moves through an open heart. this transition. So the left hand comes down, palms come out over the knees in a spiral, the palms up, black dragon first. Black dragon cleans its scales. The hands come up, palms approximately forehead. We are still a black dragon. Feel the warmth from your palms nourishing your brain. This landscape in here we also call the 9 palaces. It is a grid and a cube approximately 1 inch by 1 inch made of those 9 different spaces in the mind. The center one is the Nihwan, the muddy pellet, and it's the center of the upper dantian. With the thumbs, massage the temples. You can start with forward circles 3 times, backward circles 3 times. Can be slow and steady, can be as strong as feels good, or maybe a little stronger. The tips of the middle fingers now massage the heavenly gate. If you're wearing a top knot, you've created an obstacle, but you can get in there under it. 3 circles in both directions. Now the thumbs come to those little nodes at the base of the skull on either side. And again, 3 circles in each direction. The massage is clearing obstacles, making it open and free for the energy to flow. Bring the hands slowly and steadily back over the top, palms facing down. And as we bring them down, it's as if your hands are inside your energy body and you're kind of sifting through any resistances and obstacles as we come down. Go ahead and bring the hands down. It's like a rake or a filter in your body. Continuing out the channels in your legs. And with the palms over the knees, you can continue with the energetic connection if it is strong, or the touch massage 3 times in each direction, 3 circles in each direction. Then bring the hands, the palms, to connect to the balls of the feet. Sounds like I need to tend to my daughter. You can stay here over the balls of your feet. I'll be right back. Nobody's here. I find for a long meditation, this is a nice, especially if you're in lotus, nice place, nice way to sit. That connection can help keep the stagnancy that sometimes accumulates in the lower body in a longer sit. That connection can help it flow. And that can be true if you're just doing it energetically and not in lotus as well. For today, let's transition. We lift the palms, spiral, so the palms are facing up. Green dragon taps its claws. The palms come to face each other. Elbows are basically down next to the ribs. Make the claw and tap the fingertips 24 times. Feel the vibration in the fingertips and maybe some new or higher amplitude of a familiar feeling between the fingertips. Connection. A more viscous, visceral chi. We'll transition the second part. So the right hand moves down, palm up, and the left forms a beak. So each finger is straight and touching the thumb. It can be a little tricky. And then with this beak, we tap the palm of the right hand 24 times. Again, feel the connection, move the chi, guiding with your left hand. Try bringing it out, each finger, clearing obstacles. switch sides, so you can simply rotate the hands as if rotating a ball. Now the left palm is low, facing up. The right hand forms the beak. 24 taps in the palm. Move the chi. And before transitioning, just feel with open hands the full connection. Now let's transition. Palms coming over the knees. Spiral. The red dragon reveals the mirror. Dragon claw, palms facing forward. Find your center, yourself. Red and dragon. And then your right hand now facing palm backward, back of the palm to the Ming Men. Just approximately this level, it's at the top of the kidneys. So kind of solar plexus, but around the back. The back of the hand, if possible, not touching the back. And simply hold. The mirror is important because it reflects the world as it is without distortion. The open heart, purified mind, a mirror. We are the red dragon, guiding by simply reflecting. Transition. The hands can move at the same time. Switch places. Transition now to both palms forward. Transition. The palms come down over the knees. Spiral transition. Yellow dragon. Palms come up to the forehead again. This time the thumbs come over the middle finger tip. Yellow dragon illuminates appearances. Form. Inhale and hold. As we exhale, the breath is like blowing out a candle. And we'll bring the arms all the way to the side, full extension, and flick. So from here, hold, exhale. Flick. We'll do two more. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. One more. Releasing the obstacles to seeing clearly. Exhale. Hands, palms over the knees. Transition. spiral, palms up. White dragon sharpens its teeth. The movement with the mouth is often uncomfortable for people in the West. You're grinding with as much strength as you feel comfortable with. The position of the hands is out, the claw, some firmness in the holding of the claw. So let's try from here. Transition with the spiral, palms up. Inhale, palms down, reach forward. Some strength in the hands and grind the teeth. Sharpening the teeth. White dragon sharpens the teeth. Just do what you're comfortable with. It will strengthen the teeth, strengthen the bones, strengthen the marrow. And relax the mouth. Transition. Do a spiral here. And just come into Zubu. Lower down. In the palm of your hand, the universe, we say. In every particle of being, wholeness, all of being. In every apparently bounded vessel, like the body, the landscape of being. The celestial, the earthly, cycling from below to above to below. No need to go looking for the yellow sprout. The seed is in you. The sprout will grow. When heaven is freed of impure air, earth is freed of all temptation. The sprout will grow. When it arises, what's this, your mind might say. And what's this radiant emptiness might echo back. How shall I call you, your mind might say. How shall I call you? The emptiness replies. But is this it? Your mind wants to know. And the emptiness stops replying. In the shock after the impact of revelation, there is only wonder and pattern. Under the pervasive fire closing today, clap the hands over the heads. over the head, make fire, and massage the face, head, ears, neck, torso, and limbs. Hold your breath if it's comfortable. Dedication. We dedicate our practice to full realization of all sentient beings. Thank you. Turn the YouTube off.